Oh, please. I think all the gays came out of the closet and all the Christians went and hid inside it. All the doors were open and all the Christians have hidden. Where are the true Christians? We're here in the Bible Belt of America in the 21st century, and I think all the real Christians are hiding away. So let's talk. Let's get rid of one of these myths that people can be a Christian and still keep on sinning. Let's put an end to that myth. In 1 John 2, 3 and 4, he's taking questions. Jeremiah is taking questions. 1 John 2, verses 3 and 4. This is for everyone who claims to be a Christian or claims to know and love God. The Bible tells us how we will know. By this we know that we know Him if we obey His commandments. Anyone who says, I know God, and does not keep His commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in them. Jesus said in John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandments. 7 simple words from Jesus. If you love me, keep my commandments. If you're not keeping God's commandments, then you are not loving Him. Jesus Himself says, he who has my commandments and keeps them, it is he who loves me, and he who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I will love him and manifest myself to him. You want to know if you're loved by Jesus and have Him reveal Himself to you more and more? Then keep His commandments. And Titus 1:16 says that they claim to know God, but by their actions they deny Him. So many, that's why I brought this banner out. This is my banner against the phony Christians. Jesus Himself. You all know John 3:16 from Jesus. John 3:16 is probably one of the most known verses in the world. But how about Revelation 3:16, which was also from the mouth of Jesus to a church? Jesus was speaking to a church in Revelation 3, and He told the believers that how I wish you were either hot or cold, but because you are lukewarm, I will spew you out of my mouth. That's why my paraphrase is here. Lukewarm Christians make Jesus puke. Revelation 3:16. If you claim to be a Christian, you better be living holy. The Bible says that the Lord knows those who are His. Let all those who name the name of Christ depart from iniquity. If you claim to be a Christian, you better be living holy. 19 says that God will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you can bear, and when you are tempted, He will always provide a means of escape. 1 John 5:3 says, for this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not burdensome. Jesus told the woman caught in adultery to go and sin no more. Jesus told a man who was cured from being lame from birth, go and sin no more, lest a worse thing happen to you. And Philippians 4:13 says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So Christian, listen up, Christian, who thinks you can sin every day and Jesus is still going to give you a big hug on Judgment Day. You can't be tempted beyond what you can bear. When you are tempted, He'll always provide a means of escape. This is the love of God, to keep His commands, and His commands are not burdensome. Jesus told people to go and sin no more, and He meant it. And Philippians 4:13 says that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So, there are people in hell crying out that someone would go and tell you, warn you not to go to that horrible place. Here's a message first for the born-again Christian. If you claim to be a born-again Christian and you are not sharing your faith and warning this wicked and perverse generation to avoid the flames of hell, then there are people in hell who care more about lost souls than you. But secondly, we come out here on behalf of someone you may know personally who is in hell right now, who is crying out that someone would warn you not to go to that same place. Think about your grandma or grandpa who wasn't saved, your crazy non-Christian, atheistic grandma or grandpa burning in hell today, crying out that someone would go and warn you not to join them. Maybe it was crazy drunk Uncle Charlie of yours that died, is burning in the flames of hell today, warning you not to go to that horrible place. So we come out here on behalf of those who will not be able to tell you themselves to warn you. The Bible says that the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. They have no rest day or night. You ready? All right. Any other questions before St. Jeremiah takes over?
And when I was a freshman, I remember her reputation was she was the biggest bitch.
How do I feel about what?
She was like most hated.
What, well, you need to, cry out to God for mercy, just like anyone with any most. All right. Chastisement? Can you be more specific? Specific?
People fear not
You're not a partaker of chastisement, you're a bastard, not a son. How about
How about what? I can't hear half of what you're saying.
You're a partaker of chastisement. The Bible says if you're not, you're a bastard, not a son.
Oh yeah, most definitely, yeah. God is...
The only reason why you get chastised is if you sin.
Right,
so
right.
You tell me
I've
sinned.
No, I've sinned. I used to be a wicked sinner.
No, I'm talking about
I sin.
now.
I'm not sinning right now.
So you're not chastised.
I'm not sinning right now. If you're not sinning, you don't need to be chastised. I've been chastised many times because of former sin. But once we become a Christian, we are to live holy. We are to live holy. Then you're saying that it's better to keep sinning and then be chastised. What's that?
Where did you get that button?
I had them ordered. I had them specially ordered because I know that there's probably a big porn problem out on this campus. Do we have any porn lovers out here on this campus? All right, lots of porn lovers, even the women. Even the women are porn lovers. Let me warn you, ladies, if you ladies hook up with a porn freak guy, you'll never be able to satisfy a guy hooked on porn because he's going to need weirder and weirder stuff. You'll never be able to satisfy a porn freak because he'll never have enough. All right, one more question and I'll turn it over to St. Jeremiah.
So you just said that you won't be able to satisfy your guy or whatever?
I'm what?
You said you won't be able to
satisfy your guy, yeah.
Or whatever, right? Well, I thought Jesus said that sex was like meant for reproduction, not for sex.
No, he never said it was solely meant for reproduction, but it's to be kept within marriage. Have the marriage bed be undefiled. So God created sex, and sex is a good and wonderful thing. But let the marriage bed stay undefiled. If you are having sex outside of marriage, you need to stop it. You're cheating on your future husband or your future wife. Time to stop your premarital sex, your drunkenness, your lying and your theft. before it is too late. You ready? All right.